everyone. Hey, hello, selamat petang. So we wait for others to come in and then we start our class. We give around 3 minutes to them. Okay, everyone. Hey, hello, selamat petang. So we wait for others. Okay. Apa khabar semua? Okay. First of all, thank you so much for doing your part last week for your written test. So all 31 students already do, and we have pending one or two students due to system is not uh, is like dropping them from the module. Okay, so I would like to check. Feng Mao, are you here? Feng Mao is not here. Okay. So can we start? For today, we're going to discuss about two topics, which is tempat tinggal saya and also the cafeteria. So tempat tinggal saya means my home. Okay, tempat tinggal saya means my home. So I will show you some of the houses that we have in Malaysia. So later on, when you come to Malaysia by next year, you didn't like you at least you know, and also you have some prior knowledge about the house in Malaysia. Okay, can we start? So, what is tempat tinggal? As I said, tempat tinggal actually place. Tempat is place. Tinggal mean live. Okay, place to live. Okay, so in this topic, we're going to discuss about the type of house, which is melibatkan include house or home. Okay, house or home, which is like we have something like whole position, as a permanent holder, or you want to rental, you want to buy a house, okay, or you want to rent a room. House, rent a room, you want to rent some room, or you want to stay at the dorm, so we call it asrama. So in Talis University, we have U residence for a dorm, and then we have a lot of house to rent in Malaysia, and also room. For example, in near to our campus, we do have one condominium called as Dilatur. I think Dilatur. Yeah, I think Dilatur. We have two types. One is more a new condominium, one is older version. So Dilatur, you can rent a room, and also maybe you want to rent a house, but the house, if I'm not mistaken, is around RM 5,000 sebulan. Per month is 5,000, if I'm not mistaken. I heard something like that. Okay, or you want to buy also, maybe your father or your mother want to buy a house in Malaysia and become an asset to your family also. We do have some house near to the university that you can buy. Okay, so we have two types of house in Malaysia. One is the rumah traditional. Okay, traditional house. So house, room, rumah can be house or home. So we have the traditional house or rumah traditional, and also we have rumah modern, the modern house. So the traditional house normally looks like this. Okay, it made from some wood, kayu, it made from kayu, and for the modern house, normally it made from stone. We call as batu. Okay, stone. For rumah, we call as batu. So near to our university, normally you can see a lot of in the modern type. Okay, but it's very rare to see from a wood type of house, which is rumah tradisional. But if you go to the middle of Kuala Lumpur, which is we call as one place, they have quite nice for the Malaysian food area. We call it as a Kampung Baru. You can go and see there a lot of the traditional house in the Kampung Baru. It actually located at the middle of Kuala Lumpur. Also, you can go there for the nice food, like the Malaysian type of food. So you can go to the Kampung Baru as well. Okay, so jenis rumah di Malaysia, type of house in Malaysia, we have rumah tradisional and also rumah modern. Okay, so do you still remember this? Peta Malaysia, the Malaysian map, we still remember that we have two parts, which is we have the Borneo part and also we have Peninsula of Malaysia. Okay, this is the Borneo part. This one is Peninsula of Malaysia. Peninsula Malaysia. Okay, so these two parts, we have Peninsula of Malaysia and also Borneo, which is each house, each state actually have their own type of house, except for Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, Labuan, because these three places actually federal territory. Okay, federal territory, so they don't have any type of house, but the other 13, they have their own house. They have their own type of house, which is when we look into the rumah traditional, the traditional house, we can actually guess from which state actually that house come from. Okay, so we have Perlis, Pulau Pinang, Kedah for the northern part of Malaysia. We have Perlis, Perak, Selangor for the center part, Kelantan, Pahang, Terengganu for the east coast, and then we have Negeri Sembilan, Melaka and Johor for the southern part, Sabah and also Sarawak for the Borneo part of for the east of Malaysia. Okay, so we will look into the rumah traditional. Only rumah traditional actually represent one state that we have in Malaysia. Okay, rumah traditional or the traditional house or traditional home. So the first one we have here, Rumah Johor. Rumah Johor, of course, located at Johor because normally the house, traditional house in Malaysia, we will name based on the state. Okay, so we have Rumah Johor and also we have Rumah Melaka. Okay, one thing that you need to do, while we see all the rumah traditional, please take note, one is the similar thing that you can see for the each type of house. Okay, a similar thing you can see from each type of house. So, other than that, rumah traditional also we call as a rumah kampung or rumah kayu. Rumah kampung or rumah kayu, and we know that this also we call as a rumah tradisional. Okay, so rumah kampung, actually kampung mean village. Okay, kampung mean village. So the rumah kampung that we have actually near to the urban area, and not urban area, rural area, not the urban area. That's how we call it as a kampung, because kampung actually located at the rural area. And also we call the other name is rumah kayu, because this type of house made from a wood. Okay, made from a wood. So next we do have Rumah Negeri Sembilan and Rumah Selangor. Okay, Rumah Negeri Sembilan and also Rumah Selangor. You can see how is Rumah Johor looks like, Rumah Selangor looks like. So this is Rumah Negeri Sembilan. Rumah Negeri Sembilan, normally they have a different type of roof because compared to others. Yeah, Rumah Selangor, this is how Rumah Selangor looks like. They also have the veranda here. They have the staircase, if you can see. So this is the staircase. Rumah Negeri Sembilan also have a staircase. Okay. Then we have Rumah Perak. rumah perak and also rumah kedah. So the rumah perak normally is quite high. All the house is quite high compared to rumah kedah. Normally the living room here, the living area is more to high, but at the kitchen area, so this is the kitchen area. So the kitchen area here is more on the ground, but the others actually is they have a pillar and the house is actually is high. And if you can see here, we can park a car, okay, and also the motorcycle. So we don't need any garage because we can park under our house. Okay, so this is the interesting things about our traditional house in Malaysia. Okay, next we have Rumah Perlis and also Rumah Pulau Pinang. So Rumah Perlis here also have veranda and also the tangga here, the staircase here. Also they have a mother house. Normally the mother house is the main house like this. This is the mother house and this one actually is the second house, which is normally they will locate a room or a kitchen. Okay, then this is Rumah Pulau Pinang, also have the veranda and also the big staircase here. So this is Rumah Pulau Pinang. So if you want to say Rumah Perlis, Rumah Pulau Pinang, Rumah Johor, so you need to go to each state to see the type of house that they have. Okay, next we do have Rumah Kelantan and also Rumah Terengganu. So Rumah Kelantan also, if you can see here, is high pillar here. So they also have veranda and also they have a staircase. And the Rumah Terengganu also, they have a big veranda. Do you know what? Why they have the veranda? Normally, the veranda area is part where the male guests will stay. Okay, and also will have their own area when they want to talk. So that's why the veranda is more open and normally the guests from, normally is male guests, they will sit here lah for a drink, for a chit chat. But for the female guests, normally they will go inside in the living room area. So to talk, because in Malaysia, we do have different room and also different parts of the house for female and also for male guests. Okay, next, Rumah Pahang. So this is Rumah Pahang. So Rumah Pahang also they have a staircase, but they don't have any big veranda. Only a small veranda here, but it's not open veranda. Okay, and Rumah Panjang Sarawak. Why we call Rumah Panjang? Because the house is long. This is the traditional Rumah Panjang. They do have a new type of Rumah Panjang which is made from stone. Okay, so for the Rumah Panjang Sarawak, it can allocate around 40 families. For the Rumah Panjang Sarawak, around 40 families. And also we have Rumah Bagan Sabah. So the Rumah Bagan Sabah actually they built on top of water. Normally is an ocean. So the Rumah Bagan you can only find at Sabah, and Rumah Panjang you can find at Sarawak and also Sabah, because normally the estate at Sabah and also Sarawak, Kadazan and also Iban will stay in the big family. So that's why the Rumah Panjang or the long house, Panjang is long, okay, rumah is house. So the long house in Sarawak normally is for the native ethnic such as Iban for Sarawak, and then we have Kadazan for Sabah. Okay. If you come to Malaysia next year and you are able to find a time to go to Sabah and also Sarawak, you actually can visit one place. We call them as Rumah Budaya or Kampung Budaya. Kampung Budaya, Kampung Budaya. A cultural village. Okay, Kampung Budaya, the cultural village. You can go here and also you can experience the culture of Iban and also the other ethnic at Sarawak. Or you can go to Sabah and then you can experience the variety ethnic at Sabah because they have their own dance, they have their own food, so it's a little bit different from people in Semenanjung Malaysia because people in Semenanjung Malaysia normally is from Malay people, Chinese and also Indian. Okay, so this is the type of rumah traditional. Okay, can you tell me what is the similarity of this type of house?
The pillars.
The pillars. Okay,
And the
do you
roof.
know the roof? Okay, do you know why the pillar is high?
For a flood.
Okay, other than that?
I don't know, rain.
Okay, rain.
For children to play.
For children to play, okay, reasonable because if we see the rumah perak, okay, it's very nice down there. Okay, it also actually to avoid dangerous animals, such as because the traditional house or the rumah kampung is actually is near to the jungle or the bush. So sometimes in Malaysia we do have a hydro. Okay, if our house is near to the jungle, so normally we do have some dangerous animals. So that's why they intend to build their house is high from the ground. Okay, like Ranting said, is to avoid flood as well. Because in Malaysia we have two seasons, hot and raining. So when the raining season, so normally we will do we'll do have flooding season too. Okay, during the raining season, we do have a flooding season. So normally it will happen in December or January. Other than that, actually, this type of house, they can lift the house. They can lift the house and they can move the house. Later, I will show you how they move the house. They will call all the people, the male people in the village, and they will ask for help to move the house from one place to another place. Okay, that's the beautiful things about the rumah kampung, rumah kayu or rumah traditional. I will show you a video after this if you don't believe me. Okay, so this is rumah kampung. Other than that, rumah kampung also actually made by wood. And if you can see, actually, we have a lot of windows in the rumah, this type of house. We have windows, either it's long window or the short window. We have a lot of doors because, and also high roof here. Okay, this is because this is for the natural ventilation. That's why the roof is high and also they have a lot of window and also a lot of doors. So if you want to visit the house, actually in Selangor at University Putra Malaysia, they have the replica for each house in the university. So you can come and you can visit their museum. Okay, it's quite big, and then you can see each type of house that they have in Malaysia, and they build up the replica in University Putra Malaysia. It's just near to Taylor's University. I think it's around 30 minutes driving. Okay, then we have the rumah modern. So as I say to you, as I informed to you before, so the rumah modern normally they will make from a batu or we call a stone. Okay, we have a lot of design of rumah modern. Sometimes in Kuala Lumpur, you can see a different type of house because the design is various. But this is the type of house that we have in Malaysia. I know if you see here, we have the rumah bungalow. Okay, this is actually a bungalow. So the rumah bungalow in Malaysia is a big house. But maybe in your country, the rumah bungalow is small. Okay, but in Malaysia, the rumah bungalow is a big house, such as like this. So if you want to see a nice house in Malaysia, if you come to Kuala Lumpur, you can come to visit Bukit Tungkung and also Melawati and Bukit Antarabangsa. This is the area that they have a nice house, the bungalow, in Kuala Lumpur. Okay, we also have Rumah Terrace, which is one-story house, type of house. And then why we call it terrace? Because it's same with your country maybe, which is for one long area, we have around 15 or 10 houses. So we do have in Malaysia this type of house. And then we do have condominium and also rumah pangsa. So the condominium is condominium that you have in your country, also in Malaysia, which is have a lot of facilities, such as you have gym, you have swimming pool, and then what else you have? You do also have a shopping area in the condominium. So in Malaysia also we can have high-end condominium and also the medium price condominium. In near to Talas, we do have a Sunway Properties condominium which is very, very luxury. Okay, near to university. And then we have Rumah Pangsa. Rumah Pangsa, or the other name in Malaysia we call as rumah apartment and also rumah flat. But all this actually refer to one thing, which is Rumah Pangsa. So the Rumah Pangsa is a low cost apartment or flat in Malaysia. You will not have any facilities except for the parking area, that's all. And we do have a house which is have 2 bedroom and 1 bathroom, or we can have 3 bedroom and also 2 bathroom. But the condominium, I think that you have a lot of various option. Either you want to have 4 bedroom, or you want to have 2 bedroom, or you want to have studio. So we have quite variety in a condominium. But in the flat is normally maximum is 3 bedroom or minimum with 2 bedroom. Okay, so near to Talas University, we do have a lot of flat and also low cost apartment in around Talas University. Other than that, I should remove the first one, sorry. Rumah bungalow, rumah teres satu tingkat. This is 1 story. This is double story. This is new design of the house we have in Malaysia. So if 2 story, we call as rumah teres 2 tingkat. If 3 story, we call as 3 tingkat. Rumah teres 3 tingkat. So normally we can have up to 3 floor only. We cannot have more than 3. Okay, so we have 1 tingkat, we have 2 tingkat or 3 tingkat. 1 story, double story or triple story. Okay, and then we also have the rumah kedai, which is the rumah kedai we have here. Down here we have a shop, and upstairs here we do have a house that we can live. But this one is not very, this type of house actually is not very popular in Malaysia, because this type of house normally it will build near to the commercial center. But we do have that type of house, which is we call as a rumah kedai shop lot. Okay, shop lot area. So when you come to Talas University, I don't think that you can find this type of house near to our university. No, you don't have. Okay, because in our area, our Talas University area is quite like city side of Subang Jaya. Okay. Any question for your type of house? I will skip the activity because I will go to see what is inside of our house that normally that you have. Okay, so I will skip this. Okay, so inside your house, normally you will have some space, right? So the first space that I would like to discuss is ruang tamu or the living area. So normally either the house, any type of house, you will have minimum one living area. Okay, maybe if your house is quite big and also the rumah traditional also, sometimes they will have two type of living room, which is one is a living room, one is a common area, which is for the family only. One is for the guests, one is for family. But we still call as a ruang tamu, living area, living room area. And then we have ruang makan, which is the ruang makan is a dining area, which is we put some meja makan here, the dining table is near to the, if the rumah modern is near to the living room. Sometimes we have one long living area together with the dining area. Okay, next we have the bilik tidur. The bilik tidur or the bedroom, in bahasa Melayu, tidur means sleep. Literally meaning tidur means sleep, bilik means room. So this one is specific for you to sleep at night. So this one we call it as a bilik tidur. And then this area we call it as bilik air or tandas. Some people we call as a bilik air, some people we call as tandas. So you can call both in Malaysia, bilik air or tandas. Normally tandas is when we refer to the public toilet, we can use tandas, but bilik air normally we refer to the house toilet. Okay, then we have veranda here. So either it's open veranda or the closed veranda, we also call as beranda, from the word veranda, so it's become beranda. And also for the small house such as the apartment or flat, we do have a balcony. Okay, we call as balcony. So if you rent a house with a small balcony, so it will look like this, or if you rent the house in the landed area, so we call as veranda. So veranda is more big compared to a balcony. Then we have here garage kereta or garage, car garage. So we do have is either if the traditional house, you can have under your house, or you can have in front of your house, or you can have at the side of your house. Okay. So if you living in the apartment or in the condominium, so you will have the designated car park area. Okay. And then we have laman rumah. Not all the houses will have this. If you buy a big house, such as a bungalow, you can have laman rumah, a yard. It's either at the back of your house or behind of your house or side of your house, in front of your house. It can be. But not all the house will have a yard. Even though it's a condominium also, sometimes you will have some yard, sometimes no. So it depends on your, in Malaysia, it depends on your money, your duit. So if you have more money and you can buy a big house. If you have small or little budget, so yeah, maybe we need to play around with our budget. Okay, and then this one is a kitchen. Okay, this one is a kitchen. We do have a type of house in Malaysia who have hiding kitchen, or we will have an open kitchen as well. So this is kitchen, we call in bahasa Melayu dapur. Okay, we call as dapur. You can cook inside, you can do anything for the wet and also a dry kitchen. Nowadays, if your house is bungalow house, so you can have a wet kitchen and also the dry kitchen. Also condominium, you can have two type of kitchen. Okay, any question for the type of house and also the space in your house? Any question for this? So normally is either rumah traditional or rumah modern. The space in the house actually is same. You will have dapur, you will have living room, you will have bilik tidur, you will have dining area, ruang makan also you will have. But yeah. Okay. So the common area that we have is living room, we have dining area, we have bedroom, we have toilet, and also we have kitchen. That one is common. So if you like to stay in the studio design also we do have in near to our university. Okay, perabot dan alatan dapur. So what is the common things normally we have in our room and in our house and what we call in bahasa Melayu? Okay, we go. We have meja makan. Can you guess what is meja makan? We have kerusi, we have meja kopi, and also we have sofa. Can you guess what is meja makan?
Plate?
Hmm?
Is it a plate?
No. Okay. Makan, what is makan?
A table.
Food or eat?
Eat. So meja is table. So actually it's a dining table. Okay. So makan, so it must be about eat, right? So this is dining table. Sorry. Dining table, correct? Or we call it as a meja makan. Table in bahasa Melayu is meja. And makan is, so this is dining table. Kerusi, what is kerusi?
Chair?
Chair, correct. Sorry. So this is chair. Sofa is sofa. Same with English. Meja kopi. Can you guess? We have meja
Coffee
here.
table?
Coffee table. Yes, coffee table. So if you want to order some drinks about or related to coffee, so in bahasa Melayu, you can order kopi. Okay, you can order kopi. So this is the meja kopi because normally we put the drink here. And then we have katil. The whole thing here we have katil, a bed in bahasa Melayu, we call katil. A drawer, we call as laci. This actually is a drawer. The single things we call as drawer, but the whole thing also we call as a laci. Almari is your closet or cupboard. Okay, almari. Maybe for it depends on your design. It's either open closet or closed closet, all we call as almari. Okay. Then we have alatan or tools that you can have in your house, which is we call as a mesin basuh, which is a washing machine. And then we have a peti ais. This one. The whole thing here we call as a peti ais. Peti is a box. Ice is a ice. So is a fridge. We call as peti ais. Even though this part we have two parts, if I'm not mistaken, one we call freezer, one we call fridge. But the whole thing in bahasa Melayu we call as a peti ais. And then we have television. Either is a big television or is flat television. We call as television. But if you want to make it specific, like you want to say smart TV, you want to call as Android TV, so that's we have a different name for each of it. But all of this is either old or new type of television. We also call as a television. Okay, next. Oven. Okay, oven we call as ketuhar. This one ketuhar, this one is oven. Microwave we call as ketuhar gelombang mikro. This is microwave. So ketuhar is oven. Ketuhar gelombang mikro is what we call it? Ketuhar gelombang mikro we call as a microwave. So two different things, but the name is dissimilar. Okay. Then maybe in your house you have a lot of books. So ini kita panggil sebagai rak buku. Rak is a rack, buku means book. So rak buku. Okay. Kemudian a fan. Some of the house when you move in, some of the house they will provide with the fan, kipas. But some of the house sometimes don't have. So you need to find a better house with all the facilities. If you want to have an AC, so you need to pay more. Okay, but believe me, in Malaysia, if you don't cannot bear with the hot, so you need to have an AC in your home.
Also,
So in the
miss,
yep,
how to say 방, kipas?
kipas,
Kipas. Okay.
kipas.
Thank you, miss.
Okay. And I think when you moving in your house, you might need have some blender. Okay, so you can blend either smoothie or you can blend fruit. We call as a pengisar. Pengisar. So this is blender, and this is basic things that you need to have in your kitchen, which is a stove, right? Stove in bahasa Melayu we call as dapur memasak. Stove we call as dapur memasak. But you know, we have electric stove and also we have a gas stove. Both actually we can call as dapur memasak. Okay, either you want to have electric or gas, we refer to the dapur memasak. Okay, any question? So this is the basic things that normally you will have in your house, even though you are still single. But if you married, I think you will have more than this. Or you want to have only a Thermomix in your kitchen. Also, yeah, maybe, right? Any question? Anything that you want to ask? Before we go for a rest for a while, and then we continue with the second topic for today, which is the cafeteria. So all good?
Yes, miss.
Okay, it's all good. I will release our passcode for today. And then we have a rest for a while. And then we'll come back for the another topics. Okay, I will come back in 10 minutes. See you in 10 minutes. Okay, everyone. So for the second topic for today, let me share my screen. Okay, for the second topic for today is about cafeteria. Okay, cafeteria. So in Bahasa Melayu, we call it as a cafeteria, and we will cover such as food that we have, a fruit, and then a vegetable, and also how to order food when you go to the cafeteria or restaurant. Okay, or restaurant. So in Thales University, when you come to campus, we do have restaurant that you can dine in nowadays if you complete 2 doses or 3 doses. So the first thing that I would like to discuss is about fruit in Malaysia. Buah-buahan di Malaysia is about fruits. So if you want to say fruit without S, so it's going to be buah. Okay, fruit is buah, fruits is buah-buahan. Okay, in Malaysia, we have local and also we have import fruit. So the first one, cuba teka, please guess. This one. What do you think we call? Is it grape? 3 color of grape. Do you know what do we call? This fruit is very sweet. We call as anggur. Okay, we call as anggur. So all is anggur. But if you want to make it specific, you can go by color. You can use red is merah. This one is purple. We call as ungu. Purple. This one is green. We call as hijau. So you can say anggur merah. You can say anggur ungu, or you can say anggur hitam. Hijau. Okay. So this type of anggur that we have in Malaysia. We also can have something like import grape also. And then another one type of anggur that we have is the anggur hitam. It's a black anggur, hitam. Okay, so this is anggur, and then we have this one. This one. Do you know what is your country fruit? The national fruit for your country?
It's mango for India.
Mango for India. Okay. Thank you, Haifa. From China, what is your national fruit? We have someone from China, we have Indonesia, we have Bangladesh. So do you know? If you don't know, try to dig it, and then I will ask you later. Okay, this one is betik, papaya. So betik actually is the national fruit of Malaysia. It's not durian. So the national fruit of Malaysia is betik. So this is the one. Okay, betik. Then we do have this one. What do we call in English? I'm not remember. Star fruit. Yeah, okay, star fruit. So in Bahasa Melayu, we call as belimbing. Okay, we call as belimbing. Next, we have this one. Some of you maybe know what is this, but some of you maybe not. And honestly speaking, I didn't eat this fruit, even though this is we can find quite easily in Malaysia. So this fruit we call as chiku. Okay, we call as chiku. Sometimes in English also, when you go to the supermarket, they will address as chiku, or they will address as sapodela, something like that. So this fruit, all the fruit actually have their own taste, right? So the normal taste that we have is manis, masam, pahit. Okay, actually we have 5 tastes. But in the fruit, normally we will not find this taste for the fruit. Masin, and also another one is pedas. Okay, this is the taste we have in Bahasa Melayu. We have sweet, manis is sweet. We have masam means sour. We have pahit means bitter. Masin is salty. Pedas is spicy. So this is the taste in Bahasa Melayu. Okay, manis is sweet, masam is sour, pahit is bitter, masin is salty, pedas is spicy. Okay, so chiku is normally sweet and also sour, masam and also manis. Okay, next we do have this type of fruit, not house, fruit. Can you guess what is the name? Apakah nama buah ini?
Durian.
Durian.
Yes, durian. Okay, apakah nama buah ini? What is the name of the fruit? So you said durian. Have you tasted durian before, Ramtin?
No, I don't like the smell.
You don't like this smell. Okay. If you don't like this smell and you did not like any durian and you want to try, I will suggest you try this type of durian. Okay, the name of durian, the type is Musang King. Musang King. This is the best durian type ever in Malaysia, but it's quite not spicy. It's quite pricey. 1 kg can up to RM60. Okay, Musang King. So Ramtin, if you want to try, when you come to Malaysia, you try to find the Musang King, and then I believe you will not eat durian anymore because this is the best durian type in Malaysia. Okay, next we have this one. What do we call?
Delima.
Yep, we call as delima. Okay, pomegranate we call as delima. And then we do have this one, the guava, the pink guava. Okay, in Malaysia, we call as jambu batu. Jambu batu. Do you remember batu? In our first topic, batu, what is batu? Stone. Yeah.
A stone.
Okay. Yeah. Can you eat stone?
No.
No. Okay. But why we call jambu batu, the pink guava we call as a jambu batu, this is because it looks like a stone. Okay. Outside here, if you can see, it looks like a stone. That's why we call it as a jambu batu. And actually the outside here is quite hard. That's why we call it as a jambu batu. Okay. Next, we have this one. It's the apple guava, if I'm not mistaken. It's one type of guava as well. Okay. As I said, this is type of jambu, is that guava. So this is jambu, but is watery. So that's why we call it as a jambu air. So the other name for the water guava, they call as a apple guava as well. I don't know why, but in Bahasa Melayu we call jambu batu because this is more watery compared to the jambu. Sorry, jambu air is more watery compared to the jambu batu. Okay, sometimes we do name our fruit or our things is because of the appearance and also about the taste. Okay, so this is jambu air. Then we have this one. When you come to Malaysia, please try this water. What do we call?
Kelapa.
Kelapa. So this is coconut. We call as kelapa. Actually, if you want to drink, you need to find a young coconut, and also you can eat this one. This area you can eat. Very nice. Okay, you can just eat like that with the and drink the water. The old kelapa or the old coconut, please do not drink the milk. Okay, normally the milk will do for cooking. They call as the coconut milk. That one we call as santan bahasa Melayu. The coconut milk normally is for cooking, not for drink. So if you want to drink, find the young coconut. And also you can eat everything inside. I actually watched one, I think, English reality show, if I'm not mistaken, is a Survivor. Because if they don't have any things to drink, that's why they drink a santan, the coconut milk. I don't know what is the taste. But when you cook, the santan is very good. When you make a porridge, when you make a curry, so that is nice. Okay, next we have this one. It's a mango. Can you guess what do we call in Bahasa Melayu?
Mangga.
Mangga. Yes, we did call as mangga. Okay, so this is we call as a mangga. Normally mangga we do have some local and also some import. But if you want to eat the best mangga, you can go to Perlis. You can go to Perlis. One type of mangga is quite spicy, not spicy. It's quite pricey. We call as harum manis. Harum manis. Five piece of manga normally will cost you around 120. 5 pieces of manga. Or if the manga is big, so it's like 3 pieces, you need to pay around 120 or 250 per for the 3 pieces. So harum manis is a seasonal fruit, so you can go to Perlis and buy. If you want to ask for your friends to ship, or you want to buy via Shopee also can, they will ship to your house later. Okay, this one. This one, I think maybe not many people will recognize this fruit. This fruit is mangosteen. Outside here is purple, but inside is white. It's quite sweet and sour. We call as manggis. We call as manggis. So when you eat this kind of food, the manggis, your hand is going to be a little bit messy and will turn to purple because the outside here is more purple and is quite watery inside here. But it's hard. The skin actually is hard. So this is manggis, also a seasonal fruit. So you cannot find like every year in Malaysia. Next, we have this one. If I'm not mistaken, this is the national fruit for Bangladesh. Do you know what? Do you know what is the fruit? Apakah nama buah ini?
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit, yes. In bahasa Melayu, we call as nangka. Okay, in bahasa Melayu, we call as nangka. So, in Malaysia, we do eat just like that, or we do a savory dish with the nangka. Okay, next, this one. What do you call in Mauritius or Maldives?
In Mauritius, ananas.
In Malaysia, we call as nanas.
Nanas.
Yes. So this is pineapple. If you want to eat a good taste of pineapple or nanas, you can go to Johor. Johor actually have a lot of type of nanas, and you can eat over there. Okay. Next, this one.
Oren.
Oren. So in bahasa Melayu also we call as oren. Okay. Because of the color. If you have an orange shirt, also we call as oren, the color. Then we have this one.
Oh, it's pisang.
Pisang. Thank you, Moa. Okay, this one we call as pisang. We have quite a lot of type of pisang in Malaysia. And if you want to eat, maybe you can eat the small pisang, a small banana compared to the big one. The long one is normally we can make some smoothie, but if you want to eat right away, is the small one is the best. Okay, and also sometimes we make say as a dessert. We put some banana and also a flour, and we put some salt and also a sugar, and then we mix all together, and then we fry. Okay, we fry until it's cooked, and then we can just eat like that. So that one is a high tea dessert. Okay, this one, do you know what do we call? This is a local fruit.
Rambutan.
Yes, we call as rambutan because it's hairy. It's hairy. Rambut, the word rambut actually is hair. Rambutan is referred to the fruit because it's hairy. That's why we call as a rambutan. Rambutan also actually we have a yellow and also the red one. So the red one is more sweet compared to the yellow type of rambutan. The yellow is more like, if I'm not mistaken, it's more like masam, a little bit sour. This one.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. You can find a lot when you go to Cameron Highland. If you want to eat good strawberry, you can go to Cameron Highland. Okay, you can go to the Cameron Highland and you can eat over there. When you bring it to KL, the taste might be a little bit different. So you go to Cameron Highland, you can eat a lot of strawberry chocolate. You can eat a lot of strawberry with a milk. Okay, so it's really good at the Kamera Highland. Then what do we have? This one. Good to
Tembikai.
eat. Yeah, tembikai. Good to eat when it's a hot weather in Malaysia. So this one we call as tembikai is watermelon. We also have two types of watermelon. If I believe you know, we have a yellow and also we have merah. So this is the merah tembikai. Okay, anything you want to ask before we go to the sayur-sayuran di Malaysia? Not all sayur-sayuran I will cover. I will cover the basic vegetable that you will find in Malaysia. So, have you figured out what is your national fruit of your country? So, in Malaysia is betik. How about Indonesia? Vicky? What is national fruit of Indonesia? Not sure? Or still finding?
I'm not sure, Miss. I don't know.
Not sure. Okay. How about China? What is national fruit for China? This is how we see how is our patriotism to our country. How high is our patriotism to our country, right? So after this, I believe you will try to find what is your national fruit, what is your national flower, what is your national animal. Okay, try to find out. Okay, next is sayur-sayuran di Malaysia. So this is vegetables. Vegetables with the S. So if without S, it's going to be sayur. So in Malaysia, we have some local and also some import. Okay, and I will cover something that very important to you. And also when you cook, you need to know, such as these things, these vegetables. Honestly speaking, I don't like onion, but when I'm married to Indian Muslim, okay, Indian Muslim, but Malaysian, Indian Muslim but Malaysian, I need to use a lot of onion and I start to like onion. So onion we call as bawang. Okay, onion we call as bawang. To make it specific, you can call this a big onion as a bawang besar. Okay, bawang besar. Or you want to call the red onion, or in Bahasa Melayu we can call as bawang kecil. It's also red, but kecil means small, besar means big. So this type is normally big, and a small one, or what do we call? Shallot, if I'm not mistaken. This one is more small. So you can call, when you go to the shop, you can ask for bawang besar or bawang kecil. Okay, so onion. Next, this one. If you an Asian or you are Korean, you really like spicy food. What do we call?
Chili.
Chili. Correct. We call as chili. How many type chili we have? This is merah. What color? What other color we have?
I think green also good.
Green. What is green in Bahasa Melayu? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know.
Hijau. Okay, hijau. So in Malaysia, we have also a big chili and a small chili. Okay, we can call as a chili besar and chili kecil. Okay, the chili kecil, the small chili actually is more spicy compared to the big chili. So if you like spicy, you actually can try the small chili and you just can put it in your nasi goreng, for example, or in your any other meal. Okay, next. This one, when you cook, you need to have this. And sometimes we do put in our drink, such as in our milk tea or in our tea. This is ginger. Bahasa Melayu we call
Halia.
as halia. What is the taste of halia? Why we put in our drink? Have you tried halia before, Samar?
You mean drink?
Yeah, in the drink?
No, I don't like ginger.
You don't like ginger. Okay. So ginger normally have a little bit spicy but very good for your stomach because normally when we put the herbs in our tea and also in our tea, milk tea is very good for our health. Okay. So maybe in Malaysia later on you can try, Samar, you can try for masala tea or the ginger tea.
Sure, miss.
Okay, next we have this one. This one is potato. I love potato. Maybe some of you also love a potato. So this one we call as kentang. Kentang. Okay, we also have a lot of the kentang type. So in Malaysia, kentang is very, very cheap. So if you want to have a lot of the mashed potato also, you can have every day. Okay, next, we have this one, a pumpkin. What do we call? Do you know?
Labu.
We call as labu. So in Malaysia, to make a pumpkin drink is very, very new because not in our culture to have a pumpkin in our drink. But we do make some dessert with a pumpkin. So I think you know during Halloween, there's a lot of pumpkin, but in Malaysia, it's quite difficult to find a Halloween decoration in Malaysia. Okay, next, this one. This one we call, the color is like orangey, but actually the name is lobak merah. Okay, you know merah is red, right? But this type of vegetable we call as lobak merah, not lobak orange. But the color actually is like orangey. I'm not sure why we call that. But this one we call as lobak merah, which is carrot. And also we have another one is a radish. Okay, white radish we call as lobak putih. Lobak putih. So lobak merah is good when you want to eat with tom yum. Meanwhile, lobak putih I think is more in Chinese cuisine compared to the Malay cuisine. So I don't like lobak putih. I like lobak merah more. Okay, this one when you eat nasi lemak, normally this vegetable they will put aside. Okay, and you just can eat something like that. When we do facial at home, sometimes we just put the cucumber in our eyes, right? Because it's very cooling for our eyes. So this one we call as timun. Cucumber we call as timun. Okay. We use quite a lot in our dish actually. And for your information also, if you go to the Kelantan or Terengganu, please make sure if you ask for timun, okay, if you ask for timun, you get a cucumber, not a watermelon. Okay, because the watermelon they call as timun instead of a cucumber. For the cucumber, if I'm not mistaken, they call as this name, timun Cina. Okay, they call as a timun Cina. Okay, they're called as the timun Cina. So please make sure when you go to Terengganu and also Kelantan, you get a correct timun. Okay, next we have this one. Very nice if you just fry just like that. Not fried lah. You maybe do some bake until it's soft and you can just eat with a hot rice. Oh, very good. This one we call as a terong. Terong, eggplant. Okay, we call as terong. Okay, and we have this one. If I'm not mistaken, this one we call as sawi. Okay, I'm not sure is the name in English correct or not, but if I'm not mistaken, we call as a mustard green. So in Bahasa Melayu, we call as sawi, and normally we will cook as a with a gravy, or we can put inside of our nasi goreng. So this one is we call as sawi, and this one in Bahasa Melayu we call as kacang panjang. Okay, kacang panjang. Why we call panjang? Because this is long. It's very long. That's why we call the long beans as a kacang panjang. So beans, kacang, nut also actually is a kacang. Okay, nut also, the nut that we eat, that one is kacang, not nuts crazy. So nut for eat also we call as a kacang, but this one, the long beans also we call as kacang panjang. Why? It's because inside they have a small nut, something like that, the beans. So that's why we call as a kacang. Next, finish for vegetable. So we go for the makanan di Malaysia. Okay, we have makanan di Malaysia. Any question for your fruit? Vegetable.
Oh, Miss.
Yep.
Oh, how to pronounce white radish again?
White radish we call as this one. What move? Sorry, let me check and you try to pronounce. We call as can you try to pronounce?
Lobak putih.
Yes,
Lobak
correct.
putih. Oh.
Correct. Lobak putih. So white radish.
Putih. Lobak putih. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you for the pronouncing, Dini. Okay, next we go for the makanan di Malaysia. So for the makanan di Malaysia, I cover what is the special dish that we have in Malaysia and must try food in Malaysia. So when you come to Malaysia, please try this. You have 3 years, I think 2 plus year in Malaysia. So this is the food that you need to try. The first one is this one. Rachel, what do we call this?
Satay.
We call as satay. You can have beef satay, you can have a chicken satay, you can have a rabbit satay, you can have what else? A lamb satay, quite a various of satay that you can have for the meat. Okay, but when you order a satay, this is the complete set that you can get. The first one here, okay, in Bahasa Melayu we call it satay. This is the spelling. You will get onion. What is onion in Bahasa Melayu?
Bawang.
Bawang. Yes, you will get bawang. And then you will get this thing. Actually, this is the compact rice. Okay, compact rice we call as nasi impek. Nasi impek. Because this is the rice that we do have or we cook every day, but we compact. That's why we call impek. We compress the rice. Then we do have this one. This one actually a peanut gravy. Okay, peanut gravy. So you know peanut or nut we call as kacang. kuah is gravy. So anything that you want to have a gravy, so we call as kuah. Anything that is referring to a gravy, so we call as kuah. What else you can have here? This one. Okay, a satay. We can get a satay ayam. This is a satay ayam. Is the color is quite dark. Is the satay daging. Okay, satay daging means is a beef. So if you go to one famous satay, okay, one famous satay restaurant we call as Satay Kajang. It's located in Kajang, is around 40 minutes from our campus. So at the Satay Kajang, they have a special satay. As I said, rabbit satay. You can have lamb satay. You can have, I don't think that we have a bird satay. Quite variety of satay that you can get over there. Not only chicken or beef, but the other things as well. Okay, you go to Satay Kajang, they have a very, very nice gravy and also satay. Very big, but maybe it's a little bit expensive from mahal compared to others. Okay, next. Last but not least, we have a cucumber, which is timun. Okay, next we have laksa. So laksa actually made from the gravy here. Okay, made from ikan. Do you know what is ikan? Do you still remember what is ikan?
Fish.
Fish. Yes, correct. We blend the fish until it like smooth, and then we put some, we cook with the water, we put with the herbs and everything, and it becomes something like this. Actually, this is a northern part of Malaysia, the type of laksa. This is from the northern. Because if you go to the southern, the laksa is a little bit different. When you go to the east coast, a little bit different. But when you refer to the laksa, normally we will refer to the northern part of Malaysia, the laksa. So if you want to eat the good laksa, you can go to Penang. Okay, Pulau Pinang. Food of paradise, Pulau Pinang. So we have a laksa here. Is very long. It looks like a mee, but it's not a mee. Actually, it's made from a rice. Okay, and then you have a telur. Telur actually is egg, boiled egg. Okay, and then we have a kuah ikan here, and then we have some of the timun, and also sometimes you can put some bawang inside. Very good, very good. Okay, next, this one. This one is you can find it everywhere in Malaysia. We call as Nasi Lemak. Okay, Nasi Lemak. Why we call it as Nasi Lemak? Actually, the rice here we cook with the coconut milk. Okay, we cook with the coconut milk, and easily you can feel the creamy of the coconut milk together with the nasi. So it's not like very light compared to the normal rice that we eat. This one is more like creamy and also a little bit how to say more creamy lah. I think more creamy, but it's very good if you cook it in the correct way. Okay, you will get some like this side, but you can add additional savory if you want, such as you can put ayam goreng, okay, fried chicken. You also can have a curry, either chicken, or you can have lot of side dishes. Okay, when you come to Malaysia, you find a nasi lemak stall and you can try to add a lot of the side dish for the nasi lemak. So this is the basic nasi lemak that you can get, which is the first one. You will get nasi lemak, the coconut rice. They cook with the coconut rice, and then you will have a sambal. Okay, sambal. This is very spicy. That's why it's red, dark red. Then you will get ikan bilis. I don't remember what ikan bilis in bahasa Inggeris. Sometimes I remember, sometimes not. Okay, ikan bilis is a small fish, and then we just fry. It's very good. And then we have a timun here, and then we have a peanut. Okay, this peanut we just fry without not without. I think very small amount of oil, and then we can just eat something like that. You put some salt. It's very good with the nasi lemak, and then of course you will have the boiled egg here. Okay, the boiled egg, and then you can eat together. Or you want some like scrambled egg also can. If you want to have a fried egg also can. Eat with the nasi lemak. Okay, next food or next dish that you need to try when you come to Malaysia, this one. We call as Roti Chennai. Maybe some of you can see, oh, it's not like paratha. Okay, but it's a little bit different. So this is the basic Roti Chennai. You will get a Roti Chennai and you will get a gravy. Either it's curry, or if you want dal, or you want a chutney also you can have. Okay, Roti Chennai not only have this type of Roti Chennai. This one is the empty Roti Chennai, the basic one. But if you want something like a sardine Roti Chennai also, they will put sardine inside it. If you want the egg Roti Chennai also can. They will put egg inside, and then you can eat all things together. Very good. We have quite a lot of variety of Roti Chennai in Malaysia. So when you come to Malaysia, when this is specific time when you want to eat the Roti Chennai. In the morning, normally it will start at 7 to 11 a.m. 7 to 11 a.m. Okay, then they will sell it again around 4:30 p.m. until around 1 p.m. Okay, so this is 2 slots that will they will serve you with the Roti Chennai. Okay. If you during a lunchtime, normally we cannot find a Roti Chennai, but if you lucky, if at Taylor's University, we have mama store. Sometimes they will still serve a Roti Chennai at the lunchtime. Okay, so this is Roti Chennai, a must try food when you come to Malaysia. Okay, this one is very good. We call it as a keropok lekor. Okay, it's made from a fish, one kind of fish, and then they blend together and put some flour, and then they will cook, boil, and also fry. Okay, to make sure all the spice and also all the taste is there. So the keropok lekor actually you can find a lot in Malaysia when you go to the night market, okay, or pasar malam. We call it as a pasar malam in Malaysia. So in Taylor's University, some of the restaurants actually serve the keropok lekor. This is also a must dishes that you need to eat when you come to Malaysia. So of course you will get the sauce. Here is the sauce. This is how it's spelled, and also you will have the keropok ikan, keropok lekor here. But if you don't like any oily food, so you cannot eat this kind of dish. Okay. This a famous nasi goreng kampung. Okay, nasi goreng. Why we call kampung at the back? In Malaysia, we have a different type of nasi goreng. We can have a nasi goreng USA. Okay, why we call USA? U is for udang, shrimp. S is for squid, okay, sotong. And A is for chicken, ayam. So you will have a shrimp, a squid, and also a chicken in your nasi goreng. That's why we call as USA. We also can have a nasi goreng Cina. Okay, nasi goreng Cina. Why we call nasi goreng Cina? Because nasi goreng Cina normally is not spicy compared to nasi goreng kampung. So this is three of type of nasi goreng that you can try. So nasi goreng Cina is not spicy. If you don't like spicy food, so you can try nasi goreng Cina. If you really like spicy food, so you can try the nasi goreng Kampung here. You can see the chili. Or if you want some recommendation, you can find Tuba and also Rachel. They're familiar with the food in Malaysia. You can ask them, what is the food that I need to try when I come to Malaysia? Okay. So this one is a fried mee. Okay, the fried mee. We call it as a mee goreng. So the fried mee normally is a Chinese cuisine, but we put some Malaysian twist. It's either from the Chinese cuisine or the Malaysian, and also the mamak. We put something like this one, the chili. Okay, to make it a little bit spicy. Because in Malaysia, our food actually is more spicy. If you don't want spicy, you need to ask kurang pedas. Okay, if you want a less spicy, you can say kurang pedas. Okay, remember that. Okay, this one, a toast. If you like a toast, we call it as a roti bakar. So good for your high tea or good for your breakfast. If you don't want to have heavy breakfast, so you can eat the roti bakar. So roti actually is these things. Bakar actually you burn the roti. That's why you call it as a roti bakar. And here actually is a jam. Okay, this one is the kaya jam, or you can have with the other side of jam. Okay. Other than food, must try is a drink. So the drink in Malaysia, if you want to know, we have a few types of drink that you can order. Something like this. You can order air kosong, a plain water. Okay, in Malaysia, we don't have like a tap water, but we do have air kosong or mineral water. We don't have any tap water in Malaysia. Please avoid to drink from the sink, okay, from the tap from the sink. Okay, or you can ask for the ice kosong. So the ice kosong actually is a ice with the plain water. So air kosong is without the ice, and ice kosong with the ice water. Okay, next, this one is a tea. We call as teh or panas. We call as a teh or panas. Hot tea without milk. Teh or kosong. Okay, if you want to make it as an ice, so you need to request for the teh or ice. So ice is cold, panas is for hot. Hot and cold. Okay. So next, this one. Okay, next is this one. So this is a tea with milk. So we call as teh panas. Teh or panas is without a sugar, but teh panas is with milk. If you want to make it as a cold, what kind of drink that you can order? What kind of drink you can order if you want it cold? Any idea?
Teh ice.
Teh ice. Yes, correct. Okay, you can order teh ice. Not teh or ice, sorry, teh ice. So it will come to you teh iced tea with milk. Okay, next we have this. Also very good. Okay, we have a modern type of coffee and also we have the traditional type of coffee. So this is more to traditional. So we call as kopi or panas. Okay, hot coffee without milk. It's like Americano, right? And if you want to make it as a cold, so you can order coffee or ice. Coffee or ice. But trust me, you can find the difference between this kind of coffee and also the hipster coffee. Very different. Okay, next. This one with the milk. Okay, what kind of drink that you can order with a milk? in bahasa Melayu? You know this one? Kopi O panas is without milk. Kopi O ice is without milk also, but it's cold. But from the picture, what the drink that you can order? What kind of drink that you can order?
Kopi panas.
Ah, good. Thank you, Moa. Kopi panas. Okay, kopi panas. And if cold, so it's going to be kopi
Ice.
Coffee ice, correct. Okay, coffee ice. Okay, tips for you when you come to Malaysia and you want a little bit more, like you want it more, more power. You can add the word cow. Okay, you can add the word cow. Kopi as cow, kopi kopi or ice cow. You can add teh ice cow. Cow means more power. They will give you a more like tasty kind of drink. Okay, it's either coffee or tea. So you add cow. Okay, so this is Milo. This is a special drink that we have in Malaysia. I'm not sure in other country you have or not, because the Milo is a local brand. This one is actually a chocolate drink. We call as Milo. Okay, Milo panas is a hot Milo, and also Milo ice actually is a high ice Milo. So if you come to Malaysia, please try this one also. Okay, we have a lot of type of Milo also that you can try. You can try Milo dinosaur. Okay, Milo dinosaur actually is a Milo, and they will put a coconut, not coconut, sorry, a chocolate powder from the Milo on the top of the drink. You can either, but it's come with the ice water, ice, not hot, so ice. Another one thing that I might not inform here, okay, you can try to drink Neslo. Okay, Neslo actually is a combination of Nescafe, one of the brand in Malaysia, a coffee brand, plus a Milo. There's also, if you come to Malaysia, you must try this one, Neslo ice, or you can ask for the Neslo panas. Okay, keep in your mind, Neslo ice or Neslo panas. Okay, other than that, you can have OJ, juice orange, or so you can have the juice apple. So if you want to have any kind of juice, so in Malaysia, you just put juice in front, and then what kind of the fruit that you want, okay, at the back, like juice orange, juice apple. So you can order in bahasa Melayu. Okay, so how you going to order food? Okay, bagaimana hendak memesan makanan? How you going to order a food? So, for example, in the restaurant. So, normally, this person we call as pelayan, and you as a customer we call as pelanggan. Okay, so this is conversation of two person. So, how you going to order? Boleh saya dapatkan pesanan Encik? So pelayan say, can I get your order, sir? Can I get your order, sir? And then you as a customer will say, saya mahu memesan minuman. Okay, the conversation is direct to the point. I not put the sugar coating on the dialogue, so it's direct to the point. Saya mahu memesan minuman. I would like to order a drink. I would like, mahu, I would like to order, memesan minuman, a drink. And then pelayan will say, baiklah, okay or fine. Apakah minuman yang Encik mahu? What is the kind of drink do you want? What is the kind of drink do you want? And then pelanggan will say, teh ais satu. What is teh ais? The customer asked for teh ais. Iced tea. Okay, so you pay attention. Thank you so much. So teh ais satu. What is satu?
One.
One. Okay. Satu teh ais. Okay. Then the pelayan ask, makanan pula, how about a food? So you say, saya mahu nasi lemak. Okay, I want nasi lemak. What is nasi lemak?
Coconut rice.
Coconut rice. Okay, thank you Sama. And then this the pelayan say, baiklah, ada apa-apa lagi? Baik, okay or fine. Anything else? Okay, anything else? And pelayan say, tiada, itu sahaja, terima kasih. No, that's all. Thank you. Okay, no, that's all. Thank you. And then pelayan will say, sama-sama. What is sama-sama?
Welcome.
Welcome. Okay, you are welcome. Pesanan akan sampai sebentar lagi. Your order will arrive soon. Okay, pesanan anda akan sampai sebentar nanti. Your order will arrive soon. And then pelayan, okay, the conversation is end here because you as a pelayan go and prepare the food. So this is how you can order a food in the restaurant or in the store or any shop that you want to order a food or a drink. It's very short. You can try to like remember the dialogue, and then when you come to Malaysia, you can practice your bahasa Melayu. Okay, anything else that you want to ask? All good? Are you able to understand?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, so we covered 2 topics today. So on Thursday, we will do tubuh badan. Okay, we will do about the tubuh badan and also about the perjalanan. You see how? Because both is about action, we can cover about action, a verb. So we will cover tubuh badan and also perjalanan for our Thursday class. Okay, then next week, your presentation is going to be on, when is I said your presentation is going to be? Second night.
You said we do it on Thursdays.
We do on Thursday. Okay, so this week is your submission for the role play on Sunday, 11:59. I will open the link soon. And then your pementangan pamphlet, your presentation is going to be on Thursday, 2nd of December. And our last topic is going to be on perbualan di telefon. Okay, please come for the 29th of November, because I also will give some of the information about your final exam, and your presentation is going to be on 2nd of December 2021. Okay. For your final marks for the written test, I will publish soon because I need to mark and relook on your answer, because sometimes your answer you will like write everything in the small letter or the capital letter, or you miss 1 or 2 spelling. So I will relook and also will give a final mark by next week. By this week. And also I will publish your mark, your written test mark, and also your oral test this week. Okay, any question before we end our lesson today?
Hi, Miss.
Hi.
Can you show me the setting in code again? Because I just heard the trouble with the internet, and so I didn't set it.
You didn't mark your attendance? Jawi, is what attendance, right?
Yes.
Okay, so attendance. So I will share again the attendance. Okay, why your friends doing the attendance? If you don't have any more question, and we will meet again on Thursday. See you on Thursday, and remember to do your role play. And I think one more group send me on weekend. Okay, I will revert by today to you via Telegram. Thank you so much. See you on Thursday. Bye bye everyone.
Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
Miss.
Bye.
Thank you,
Take
Miss.
care, Miss.
Thank you.
Terima kasih, Miss.
Sama-sama.